Hi, welcome to the tutorial for the Oracle to Postgres converter by MIGOps. Let me start with a quick introduction of myself and MIGOps. I am Avinash Valarapu and I'm the CEO at MIGOps. MIGOps is a company that could help you successfully migrate from Oracle to Postgres or any other relational database such as SQL Server, DB2, Sybase, or other databases to Postgres. By the way, we not only migrate the databases but also the applications. Our expertise comes with our contributions. We have contributed to the most used tools and extensions of the Postgres ecosystem, such as PG Badger, Ora2PG, and many more other extensions for providing Oracle compatibility to Postgres and also simplifying the migrations to Postgres. I would now like to present you the Oracle to Postgres converter to support you during your migration process from Oracle to Postgres. The pure intention behind this tool is to promote more migrations from Oracle-like commercial databases to Postgres like open source databases deployed on any platform. To give you a background about how this tool was developed, we must talk about our CTO, Jill Darold. Jill Darold, the CTO of MIGOps, has been successfully maintaining the Oracle to Postgres migration tool called Ora2PG for the past 21 years. Using Ora2PG, combined with our learnings over the past 2 decades in migrations, we have built this tool that is very intelligent. And we are going to maintain this tool forever. So, we would like to thank our CTO Jill as well as the team of MIGOps, especially the developers and engineers who have contributed their learnings to make this free tool possible for you today. Okay, now let us proceed in understanding how this tool works. Let us say that you have considered migrating your Oracle database to Postgres. Now, the most complicated part is the business logic in the database. Let's say that you got some PL/SQL objects in your Oracle database that need to be migrated to PL/PG/SQL in Postgres. You could now use this tool to convert your PL/SQL objects such as functions, stored procedures, packages, triggers, and also the Oracle style SQLs, which are non-ANSI compliant, to Postgres. Let us start with an example of converting a simple stored procedure from Oracle to Postgres using this tool. Before we get there, we need to understand this UI a little bit. The left side panel takes the Oracle syntax, and the right side panel contains the converted Postgres syntax. You could see the DB engine chosen automatically as Oracle on the left side, and the DB engine is selected as Postgres on the right side. I can now paste the procedure code from Oracle in the left side panel. I could change the appearance as well as the font size, or I could also expand this panel and add more modifications if required. Once I'm done pasting the Oracle source on the left side panel, we could now go ahead and choose the object type as procedure and ensure to click on the checkbox to prove that we're not a robo, and then click on convert. Once I clicked on convert, I'm able to see the converted stored procedure that works for Postgres. In case you would want to edit this code again, you could click on the button here and enable editing so that you would be able to modify this converted code. As you know that 100% of accuracy is never possible by any tool in the world. For that reason, we would like to learn from the mistakes done by this tool. If you're not satisfied with the converted code, we request you to kindly click on the link here under Unable to Convert and then put your email address as well as any description about the conversion that you're not satisfied with, and click on send. So this way, our project management team would be able to get feedback about the conversion errors. As we also have your email address, we may be able to respond you back if it's a simple conversion error, and at the same time we may be able to respond you back when the fix has been implemented and what could be the temporary solution that you need to look into. As we have now converted the Oracle stored procedure, we could go ahead and take an example of a function in Oracle. All we have to do is copy the function code and then paste it on the left side panel here, and then choose the object type as function and click on the checkbox again and then click on convert. We could see the converted function code on the right side panel. Similarly, let us also try converting a trigger from Oracle to Postgres. All I have to do is, on the left side panel, I need to go ahead and paste the trigger code and then choose the object type as trigger and then click on convert. In Postgres, a data change trigger is declared as a function with no arguments but a return type of trigger. A trigger on a table would execute this function. By the way, execute procedure or function has got the same meaning. So when certain operations are performed on this table, the trigger would execute this function. There is a slight change in the trigger creation approach while switching from Oracle to Postgres. But the good news is that it is handled automatically by this tool. Let us now try converting an Oracle package to Postgres. We shall paste the code of package along with its body in the left side panel and click on convert to see if the package is being converted. I've chosen the object type as package and then clicked on convert. I can now see the Oracle package converted to Postgres style. Finally, we shall proceed further and try converting an Oracle SQL to Postgres. All that I have to do is paste the SQL on the left side panel as earlier and choose the object type as query and click on convert. We can now see some of the Oracle standards have been migrated to PostgreSQL standards. So we should be able to migrate even the Oracle SQLs to Postgres. So the team at MigOps hopes that this tool is helpful for you as well as the developers and the engineers migrating their Oracle databases to Postgres. But please do note that there is no such migration tool in the world that can be 100% accurate. You may still come across several incompatibilities and failures that you may see upon testing. Please contact us by writing to sales@migops.com or click here if you face any conversion errors so that we could learn and go ahead and implement the learnings to this tool. And also you may click on contact MigOps here to reach out to us if you're looking for any services around migrations and management as well as consulting on Postgres and migrations. Thank you for watching the video and please do subscribe to our channel for more updates.